In Jersey, yes, you got to pay for the beach, which is just so different for people from Florida.
Outrageous.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then, yeah, you do have to pay for parking. Like, I mean, if you can find a parking spot, because the problem is it's just mobbed with people because everyone is on the beach.
Right.
So when we came here, it's like the beach is beautiful. The ocean is beautiful. It's blue. Up there, it looks like you're in a fucking lake. So, it's like... It's crazy because you don't have to pay, and it's not mobbed in Florida because people just go to it all the time or whenever they want. It's like a freebie, like just whatever. So up there, it is just slammed. So you're just like, you got all your shit, you're just walking around, and it's like you're trying to find that little hole of like literally 5 feet where you can just drop your shit and hang out because there's so many people. It's crazy. On a good beach day, you got to get there early.
Did you ever go to Karma? The Jersey Shore Club?
Yeah, I've been to Karma. Yeah.
Is it like a joke or is it actually a good time?
It's a good time. Depends on who you're with. Obviously, it's definitely a good place.
This is probably an unpopular opinion, but I didn't like Jersey Shore. The show.
Why?
Good.
Why though?
I'm a big fan.
I don't know. It's just a bunch of nonsense on TV.
Hater.
What are we? A bunch of nonsense.
I know, I know, but I like to live in our nonsense. I don't like to live in someone else's nonsense.
Okay. All right.
I just think it's interesting they're actually
Is
not
that
from
poetic?
Jersey.
Huh?
Well, yeah.
None of them from Jersey. It's
No.
kind
Some of them are.
Johnny, you're from Jersey.
Yeah. Should I have been on the show? Absolutely not.
Oh, I would have loved to see you on the show.
I want to see Johnny with a blowout. Ryan, you had a blowout,
I
right?
did have a blowout. No boy.
That would be dangerous.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like Karma's cool. That the whole area is like whatever. I mean, it's just like regular, places we go down here.
Karma's no live though.
No, Live is awesome.
Epic.
It was insane.
It's a good time.
Live is cool.
Johnny's
I don't
25th
think
was
that place
all of our
closes.
25ths.
Yeah.
Declined.
That was.
Declined.
Yeah.
Third one's the charm.
Have we talked about that?
No,
Yeah.
not yet.
A little
bit.
bit.
Did we?
Just a
Did
little
we
bit.
talk about the decline though? Because I would love to.
A little bit.
We sure as heck talked about Nolan looking
Oh,
like
we
Ed
did
Sheeran.
talk about
yeah.
Ed Sheeran.
Ed
Yeah.
Sheeran.
Are you Ed Sheeran? He was so pissed
gotta
about
get
it.
him
He
on
should
here one
have
time.
taken that and ran with it.
I
That's his
would've.
problem.
He could
I
have
mean-
taken. Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine just going up to a place and playing it off. Like, I should
I
get
don't know.
in.
I think it was a pride thing.
He could have ended up at a girl's house with that instead of in the middle of a street.
No, but he just gets
If
upset.
they asked
about
him
it.
to sing, he's not a bad singer too. Johnny, you can attest.
He's not a bad singer.
He's
He can play the-
and he can play the piano
Yeah.
Play the
too.
piano. Yeah.
I mean, Johnny was mesmerized in
Dude,
Dallas. He was just like, "What is happening?"
That's funny.
Nolan is a man of many talents that you would not know about.
That's true.
No,
Shout
I used to
out
go to
to
his piano
Nolan.
recitals when we were in high school. So cool.
Like he could play the piano.
And we were like
I've seen it.
we were like sports fans at a piano recital. Like, we were like 7 deep, just like cheer, yeah, Nolan.
They must have hated you.
Nolan loved it.
Well, of course.
I think he was one of the like later acts because this was like when he was really like wrapping up his schooling or whatever you call that stuff. But yeah,
Dallas,
Yeah,
when we were
Live.
there. Oh, back to Live. No, Live's better.
swipe.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. It happened to us. Like, just
Johnny wanted to be a
Wasn't
high
it more
roller.
fraud? Not because the card got declined. It was like, well, I guess that is the same thing, right? But like,
yeah, they
car
just
got
thought it was
declined.
Wells
fraud.
Fargo thought you were
Like,
why is
why is
person's
this
not in
amount-
Miami?
yeah, what is this?
Why are they trying to charge a couple $1,000s or whatever the hell it ended up being $3,000?
I think that was my
$4,000.
max credit card limit too. But at that time, like,
The college card.
yeah, the Discovery College card is
Bright
what we
yellow,
started first.
definitely.
Then we
was
went to the
max
Wells
thing.
Fargo one that had a little bit more, and that one got declined. And then we used the debit card. We put it on the. No, we didn't.
Yes, we did. It
We
was
did
the
put it
debit
on the
card.
debit
Yeah,
card.
then we had to
debit
pay
card
you
that
like,
got us
guys, I need money quick.
Yeah,
I think
sure
I was
they
pulling
did.
money from my savings and putting it into the checking.
I don't know how it turned out this way,
win
but it
my-
was your birthday and you paid for
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
He wanted to be the high roller. I'm 25. I'm coming here with my credit card and dropping money. Except decline. Move savings and checkings. All right, we're in.
Yeah, I think the clutchest thing though is for like the beginning portion of Live, we were next to a group of kids that were, we say kids, but they were definitely like in
Individuals.
college, running mommy and daddy's money.
Oh, yeah.
for sure. They were young, probably had fakes, and they were just acting a fool. But they act so much a fool that they just they break a table? What the hell happened?
I don't know, but at one
It
point,
got into a little. It got
I don't know,
into a
but at-
physical altercation.
at one point
If you
we
all recall.
acquired all of their
Yeah,
liquor.
we did.
Yeah, we had
We got their liquor,
We had
yeah.
like 10 bottles.
Yeah,
We were like
What-
6 dudes.
yeah.
Well,
I don't
we
know
had
what
5,
happened, but
right? We got like 5, 3 or 5.
We benefited.
There
off
might
of
have been
that.
a confrontation.
Yeah, well, while
Not
someone
from
was
us though.
from Ryan,
I
probably.
might have said a couple things.
No, I thought like they were like messing around and the buddy like pushed the kid into
Yeah,
the table
yeah.
and fell. Did you
Yeah,
do that?
it wasn't us.
No, I did not push.
I mean, we were upset with them because they were just
They were
being
just
so annoying.
degenerates. Probably what people think of us when we go out. So
Yeah.
whatever.
I don't remember that.
No,
but
we're
I remember
we're everybody's
acquiring
bro.
all
They
the
don't think
cards.
we're.
I don't think we
degenerates. They
invade
like
people's
us.
space though. They were invading our space.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, that's led to the conflict.
Yeah, like I'm
Then
cool
we got the alcohol.
until like you're just all up on my shit, and then it's just gonna be a problem.
And they were
Yeah.
a little weird too.
Yeah, sure. We're a little weird though too.
It's okay.
It's a better weird though.
It's good to be weird sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta be weird. I'm unique.
But like going back to the Jersey Shore, it's not like what you see on TV all the time.
Of course not.
So there is, it's not like massive ragers 24/7.
That's weird. Life is just like everything I see on TV and Instagram.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? This is
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
concept I don't understand.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that like people expect like the Jersey Shore to be like that, and then they go to the Jersey Shore, and it's definitely not like that all the time.
That'd be wild. City would be
Which city?
Jersey.
Jersey
Well, the
Shore.
Jersey Shore. Is it not a city? Is that actually like the name of the city?
It's a
What's it
shore.
called?
Well, I mean, there's like multiple beaches, but like in that spot,
I'll
mean,
tell you
it's
what's a city.
technically called-
Atlantic City.
Atlantic
baby.
City is
That-
definitely a city.
Great.
and like
segue.
again, you don't like that's not a preferred beach. Like we're going to Belmar or something. We're not going to that beach.
What beach was Nolan on? Back to Nolan and Ed Sheeran.
That was
with Chris Christie.
Was it not the Hamptons?
no,
I
he
don't
was in
know.
Jersey.
He thought he was in Jersey because he made like a ruling about COVID or I fucking know. dude.
Island State
I don't
Beach
wanna
Park.
get, like,
he was on
into it
Island
too
State
much.
Beach Park. I'm almost positive.
Just
Yeah.
helicopter video camera
yeah,
looking.
It was just there was some controversy and he ended up being on the news
We need to go find
in
it,
his
dude.
orange
Princeton.
Columbia shorts
Yeah.
that he wears because they were like his Princeton colors.
Yeah.
Hilarious. He still has them.
Oh, I bet he
Yeah.
probably still wears them.
Yeah, when I went and saw him in, it was Cinco de Mayo, and he was wearing them. He was like, "Look, dude, I still got." And I was like, "Jesus Christ!"
Was he in that tiger shirt?
No, he was in a no shirt.
Oh, I feel like the last 6 times I've seen him,
He
I've been
wears
in
that tiger
I
shirt.
think that thing got retired.
Okay.
I'm
Last
surprised it
time I
lived
saw
through
him
your
wasn't.
engagement party.
That's because he puked. He did the puking.
Oh, jeez.
Not good.
tough.
That guy, he gets after it.
Yeah, he does.
Baby bird. All right, sorry.
It's okay.
What were you saying though about something?
Which part?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Beaches. Let's go back to beaches. Florida. No great. West Coast, East Coast beach. Which one do you prefer?
I mean, I'm more of a Gulf Coast.
Me too.
I don't like how short the beach is in Gulf Coast though.
Yeah, what?
Makes it crowded. Short, like
short.
from concrete to water. Fort Lauderdale, it's huge.
I like the Atlantic.
I just like the sandbar atmosphere because there's no waves or anything. You just go out there, you're just chilling on the Gulf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool.
I've never been to a sandbar out in the Gulf, but been to a sandbar at Lake Placid.
The Keys is an awesome spot though.
Love,
is great.
love the Keys. You need a boat though,
Yeah, you do.
but
But it's
if
an
you have a
awesome spot.
boat,
The water there
great
is
time.
just awesome. Don't even say anything about the way I just said water.
water.
It's already been done,
water.
dude. I can't.
Yeah.
Can't beat a dead horse.
okay.
Um,
But
Just
you
gonna lead
can.
it to
the
water.
Keys-
Yeah, I was gonna just say that.
the Keys is pretty sweet. We had a dope spring break there, but
Oh,
we had a
yeah.
boat, so that was cool.
When you
The
fell off
islands.
the staircase.
Yeah, dude. The salt air. I think that's another reason why I prefer lake houses over
Just
like intercoastal beach houses. That
beats
salt,
everything.
man, it fucks everything up.
does.
Like I
Yeah.
won't even dare put my boat in salt water because that thing will just get destroyed.
Yeah, it really beats up everything.
Yeah.
Especially the metal. It just rusts things.
Yeah, that's what
crazy
happened. It
fast.
rusted the nails the bolts, and it just came right off as I was walking down. Spiral staircase, 4th floor of this house, and I don't know how I survived, but I almost became one of those spring break statistics. Kid falls off of a roof.
Yeah, but that would have been the most bogus statistic. Like, dude, you did nothing wrong.
I know.
Like-
It was the morning. We just woke up. We just wanted to go look at like the sunrise.
I don't remember where
It was me and Ian Leggett.
Wrong
Yep.
place, wrong
Yeah.
time.
Dude.
And then he was
There
stuck
goes
on the
James.
roof. And I was like, jump, I'll catch you. And that's a big dude.
Dude, that was crazy.
We were never invited back.
No.
Yeah, that was the end of that one.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah.
you just took the stairs off the 4th
Broke
floor,
a toilet
so-
bowl, punched a hole in the wall.
Billy Walsh
staircase.
broke the
It was a
toilet
blast,
at him
though.
through the wall. Great time.
Yeah. But it was a good time going out on those boats. He had 2 boats, didn't he? But I know we went on one, but there was 2 there, I think. Or maybe there was, I forget. I know we went on one, and then we went over to that
Someone met
island.
us with another boat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was like another group of guys.
Yeah.
That we went to school with. But we were on that little island, which was really cool. Just on that sandbar all day, and I got burnt to shit on the first day, and I basically had to be in the sun in long sleeves the whole
Dude,
time.
it's so hard not to to live in Florida and not get sunburnt. I don't know how people could potentially pull that off.
All right, if you had to...
Wear sunscreen.
I always forget. How many times do you go? Dude, you always just go get sunburn. We say, hey, Ryan, you want sunscreen? Nah, I'm good.
Well, I am. But
I'm
for,
good.
for people that, burn, they just put on sunscreen.
You burn?
I don't bitch about it, though.
No.
You guys won't fight.
Wow.
No, I'm just
Wanna take
saying.
us outside?
Nah, man, it's far.
Catch these hands?
After your coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's detrimental for
coffee.
you. It's good.
We're back on the coffee. What were you going to say?
I have no idea. Oh, if you had to move somewhere that was outside the state of Florida, where would it be?
Ooh.
Probably one of the Carolinas.
Okay.
It's
I do have
overrated.
family out there. South Carolina.
Overrated.
The Carolinas?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been getting into nature more. I like going on hikes and
Not that there's anything wrong with that. But
Just the way
What
you
is
said
funny
it.
about that?
Just the way you said it.
Yeah.
you got hiking boots, buddy?
yes.
Okay. I'm just making
Solomons. I don't know.
All right.
They're dope. Green.
All right,
Don't
so
match
you're going to
anything.
the Carolinas. Where are you going, Ryan?
California.
No.
I heard you're a big Cali
Absolutely
guy.
not. No. I'm good. Maybe
California.
Maybe Texas.
Why, all right, so why Texas?
Because it's similar to Florida.
Like Lake Travis?
Sure. No, you know
go
what?
to
You know
Austin.
what? I'm going to Vegas.
Vegas has a good
desert.
spot, dude.
Dude, I
Or Phoenix.
I love Phoenix.
Vegas or Phoenix. That's where I'm going.
Tempe, Arizona.
I would.
Phoenix.
I mean, Vegas is a good spot. I've been going out there more frequently for business, and there's like hidden gems all around there.
Yeah.
Like off the strip. You go off the strip, there's a lot of places out
There's
there.
actually some nature out there.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Did you go hiking out
Yeah.
there?
I would.
Okay.
It's a great place to go hiking.
Yeah.
Great place to go hiking.
Well,
Basically
yeah.
a canyon.
Vegas, like outside of the strip, there's just so much that is to offer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you going,
get-
Johnny?
I would do Phoenix. I mean, there's
You want
a
to be
lot-
neighbors?
I mean, Colorado
You
would be
stole
cool.
his. He
Colorado
said
would
Phoenix,
be
and then you
really
said,
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Colorado would be cool.
Yeah, nice
You went
log
Texas.
cabin. in
Arizona,
Colorado.
Texas would be cool, I guess, but I don't know.
I would do something more.
Can we
extravagant.
not leave Florida?
Extravagant.
Yeah.
Define, please. Expand.
He's going to the islands.
Hawaii?
His own island.
Yeah.
Oh,
like-
okay.
Like go to the St. Bart's or something like.
I didn't know we had
really-
those options. 'Cause
Yeah, dude.
He said anywhere. I didn't. It wasn't like
know,
in the
I know.
United States or something. In the mainland.
If I were to move, it'd be probably more realistic that would be in the United States. But if I could go anywhere, I loved Australia.
Although we
Sure,
have
it's
friends
cool,
that
Dude,
have
they
moved to
got-
Greece, and that is an awesome, beautiful spot, and
Yeah.
like it was an awesome time seeing like how they moved out there and everything. Like that was cool. And I would
Mhm.
like it's pretty
Yeah.
like desirable, like convincing. When you think about it, you're like out there. It's a little bit cheaper way of life, a lot more beautiful. It's crazy. So you get there and you're like, maybe I'm gonna move here.
Australia, they got huge fucking bugs of all shapes
I'm
and
telling
sizes,
you.
dude.
I mean, I don't think I was in the craziest touristy areas. I didn't see any.
Morgan's got a
It-
friend
I
who lives
think
out
it's
there. It's some
seasons.
gnarly shit.
I think it's some seasons and where
Oh,
like certain
probably.
locations and stuff. Because I saw some pictures of some like spider webs that were like.
That's what I'm saying,
They had,
dude.
it was some spider season over there. I
That's
guess. It's
scary.
insane, and it's like the power lines from power lines to big TV to trees, just lines of like black widows and like all these big ass spiders. It looked like there were like dots in the skies, but when the guy zoomed in on I was like, holy shit! I mean, Australia definitely has some next level wildlife, but
It's where Peter Parker got his powers, man.
Spider-Man.
I got it. I just didn't like it.
Welcome to Hot Takes, where we talk about debatable topics. Today, we're going to make a decision between Seinfeld or Friends. And which one's better? Johnny? Gotcha.
Without a doubt, Friends.
Give me Seinfeld.
They were on a break. Pivot. Kenny?
Seinfeld.
Oh, come on.
Ty?
I'm gonna start at Seinfeld. See where you can.
Finally.
Ty,
Finally,
I'm
he's on my
tired.
team.
I'm tired of you going against me.
No, I mean, I
Goodness.
think I like Seinfeld. I mean, I think that there's just Friends. I feel like they're just roaming around, and there's really no plot to it. It's just people doing stuff. Where Seinfeld, I feel like they're a little bit more. They have it more of a direction. I don't know where the direction is, but there's a direction.
There is no direction because it's a show about nothing, but everything is so relatable.
Yeah, I think it's more relatable. I guess.
Nothing is relatable about George Costanza.
George Costanza is the most relatable.
No, he is so utterly annoying, and I can't stand. And I'll probably get flack for this, but I just
You can't.
Jerry Seinfeld can't stand his voice.
We're on a plane. Jerry's the worst one of the bunch.
I know. He's definitely not the show, even though the show's named after him and he had the #1 show in the freaking world. I mean, kudos to him. Awesome. It was all Kramer.
It was all.
Well, Kramer is
is the man
hilarious,
for sure by far. Elaine is good too, though. The dancing episode is.
It's good seeing her in Marvel now.
Yeah, she's had to come up.
Yeah.
She came back. I think she was off and stuff for a little while. If you watch like I forget what it is. My Next Guest with
Letterman.
Letterman, yeah. He had her on, and that's if you guys have not
Thank you, Ty.
watched that is a really good thing to watch. On a side note, but he has her on there and she talks about stuff, and
That's cool because I know what a good thing isn't to watch, and that's Seinfeld.
Yeah, you just said it was the #1 show. So.
Listen, I don't make the ratings.
Show about
It's my
nothing.
opinion.
That's #1 because it's the most relatable.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Listen, no. Friends, people love Friends.
Yeah, they love Friends
coffee
because
perk.
of Jennifer Aniston and Rachel Cox. Other than that,
Listen, it was great. It was great. I mean, it's just the stories and stuff. I mean, if you watch it all the way through, I mean, there's so many inside jokes and everything. I loved it.
I'm not gonna say it was trash.
Yeah,
It's
Friends
definitely
was good. Like it is good, but
Great.
It's not
Seinfeld is.
Seinfeld.
They
better.
make so much money off of that show. It's insane.
As does
As is
Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Listen, they're both giant behemoths in the TV space. I'm just saying I didn't like Seinfeld.
Best character between the two is Kramer.
Yeah.
Between
Hands
the
down.
two.
Between the two shows, you put all the characters, match them up. Kramer's the best one.
Kramer
Joey.
is unmatchable. You can just
Joey's
no.
#2.
Joey's
good.
awesome. Are you
Joey's
shitting me?
Kramer
and then you
is
have
the
Chandler,
man.
Mr. Sarcasm. Can you be any stupider?
Give me Costanza. However, that was pretty good.
Costanza?
Yeah,
Costanza.
got your ass.
Costanza,
The
'cause you
duck,
can't stand
hilarious.
The chicken and a duck.
Yeah, the chicken and the duck.
I think that you can literally like when you watch Seinfeld and Kramer just does funny shit. You can literally
Giddy
watch
up.
them like trying not to laugh.
Kramer,
It's
giddy up.
hilarious.
God, it's so stupid to me.
That's fucking hysterical.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
You ready to go?
Wrong.
Maybe it's the type of humor that they.
I
have
think
in
I
mind.
think I just don't like Seinfeld.
But then, how do you not like Step Brothers? And
Johnny, help me, man.
Yes.
Oh,
Seinfeld.
he's turning.
changing.
No, it's not that I'm changing. It's just like they're both very different, but they're also similar in their unique ways.
I don't understand why this is a debate in the first place. Like a lot of people go head to head on
They
this
do.
one.
because
but-
Seinfeld is better, and people don't want to.
But they're not like Friends isn't a comedy.
Which makes it a little bit more boring, which makes Seinfeld better. Because Seinfeld is more relatable.
Can we look
and
up what the
funny.
category of show this is? Like, you have reality TV and stuff like that. I'm curious if there's.
I would say
genre Friends is a
Seinfeld.
sitcom,
It's a sitcom for
but
sure.
as is
That's
is
the best
Seinfeld.
show.
Seinfeld's also a sitcom.
Yes.
yeah, sitcoms
Yeah, it would
are the
be
best
similar.
to begin with.
Yeah. I mean,
Were they
that's
out
awesome.
at the same exact time?
Dude, within Seinfeld, they literally have episodes where they're making like Jerry is writing a show about nothing within the show about nothing.
Yeah.
Like, you can't make that shit up.
Okay. What were you guys are siding with Seinfeld. How'd you guys feel about the ending? The last.
Horrific ending is what it is.
Yeah,
You
well, I
gotta
mean,
own
what
that.
was the ending of Friends? I don't even remember. Didn't they like break up because they were like mad at each other?
No, they
What?
didn't
No.
break up. They ride off into the sunset together, but before they do, they get coffee.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much the show.
I'm so surprised. Your wife is a Friends
Oh,
fanatic.
we have this debate all the time. This
And who wins in your household?
This woman only watched Friends growing up. I have to educate her on everything else.
Did you allow her to watch? Try to make her watch Seinfeld to try to get her to see whether or not she likes it more, or
No.
refuses,
Well, you should have.
Just
her-
won't give it the time of day.
See which one's better.
or you don't want to ruin Seinfeld for yourself.
Listen, she loves her friends. It's fine. I think it's more chicks anyways. That's why she's so relatable to
Yeah,
it. Seinfeld
I
is
agree.
more relatable to guys,
Yeah, I mean, well,
personally.
I think so too.
I don't know. I think I relate so much to Joey and Chandler. I love those two knuckleheads.
But I'm not dogging Friends. Like, it's
No,
a
I
good
think
show.
Friends is
You're out here
great.
dogging
I'm
Seinfeld,
gonna
which is
watch it.
disrespectful. I'm not dogging
I just,
it. It's just
I mean, I think there's some key lines that come from it, but there's just more from Friends. There's way more from Friends. You're my lobster. I mean, all of, like, your wedding was chock full of them.
Your wedding was.
you just said
insane.
my wife is addicted to it. So yeah, my
I
wedding
understand
is going to
that.
be chock
but
full of
I'm
it.
just like, the only thing I got from Seinfeld ever was no soup for you. Right? That's
iconic.
in the diner. That's it. That's it. Done. What else do they have other than your giddy up thing?
It's more the mannerisms.
Yeah.
It's just Kramer.
Yeah,
I just
Newman,
can't-
the
I just
mailman,
can't take
people
the
like-
bitter batter. Like, it's all nonsense, and I think that's probably why I don't like nonsense.
I love nonsense. Nonsense is what gets me going. You see me in a comedy show with some nonsense going on, I'm just laughing out louder than
Yeah, you
everyone
are
else.
correct.
So
Don't take Ryan to a comedy show, because man,
take Johnny too.
only when Johnny's taking shots.
chill. I just looked this up. I did not know this. 23.6 average million viewers for Friends, and then
26.6 million, baby. We
For
got it by
Seinfeld.
3 million.
All right.
Kenny.
That doesn't mean that
yeah, it
you
doesn't
guys won the
necessarily
debate.
mean yeah.
No, it means that more
It's so
people
close
watch
that it's
it.
worth a debate.
If more people watch it, then what's the
When they
debate
aired at the
about?
same
And
time.
they aired at the same time.
Technically, Friends aired after.
Did
Little
people
bit.
ever talk about a Seinfeld reunion? Because they talk about a Friends reunion
Yeah,
constantly.
Yeah, but did they do it?
Yeah,
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
they did something.
They
They did do it.
They did do it.
Something. They read lines in the thing. Like they sat at a table and read lines.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, Friends is great. I
It
watch
is.
It.
We're not
Listen,
dogging
Friends
it.
was
I'm not saying
iconic.
it's not.
It's iconic.
I just think
people just always they took like Friends set how people dressed. Like they were that influential on society. I don't know where Seinfeld comes in with anything like that.
it's funnier.
It's more relatable.
Um,
It's more relatable to the stupidity that people deal with every single day in real life.
I don't think so.
That's your opinion.
Yeah, because it was so stupid. Life's not that stupid.
Life is that stupid.
No, I'm sorry, but I don't know a George Costanza.
I mean,
unless
are you
you're my
sitting
George
there-
Costanza?
Are you trying to relate to it, or are you trying to like laugh and have a good time watching the show?
Well, I mean, yeah. Look, shows are entertainment and entertainment. I just wasn't entertained. I was annoyed. That's my problem. I got annoyed, and I feel very passionate about that.
See, you're the type
So I
of
turned it off. I just got bored with it and annoyed. Couldn't keep me because it was so nonsensical. But I'm also you're talking about the guy that doesn't really like, what's that?
I think Friends
Napoleon
was too
Dynamite.
serious.
Not a Napoleon.
Oh,
Dynamite.
okay. I
me
love
neither.
Napoleon
Like
Dynamite. That was
stupid
funny.
stuff like that. I
Napoleon
never really
Dynamite.
got
That
into.
shit was hilarious.
Like there's some funny bits from it, and like
I like it.
Vote for Pedro, hilarious.
Yeah.
But
Outside of
like
that.
I've watched it all the way through, just not like my cup of tea.
Yeah.
I think
think
maybe
gotta-
I like a different kind of comedy.
It's a
but
unique humor.
It
It's
is.
got to really resonate with you, and
Yeah.
it takes us.
I
Like,
love sarcasm, which is probably why
There's
love
an
Chandler
episode
so
in
much.
Friends when Elaine is being just a bitch at the airport. So the airport attendee takes her luggage and she sends it all one way, Florida, New York, whatever. And then they go Honolulu. Send her bags of fucking Honolulu. That would happen in real life, and she's deserving of it. And I thought it was hysterical.
I think the other reason why I like Friends is because it is realistic in like the fact that everyone was wanted Ross to get with Rachel.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They all fought for it, and then it just didn't work out in the end, and that's very relatable with a lot of relationships. It just something
It
happened.
did work out in the end.
I mean, they came back together, had the kid, and all that stuff. I know, but like it just didn't work out for such a long time. So you kept fighting and fighting for it, and like so, like you got bought into their character is what I'm trying to point out.
You got bought into their romance, which is why it's a little more relatable.
Then the
to-
curveball
More
between
serious,
Chandler
definitely
and
more
Monica.
serious.
Sure.
than-
Right, Monica.
yeah,
Yeah.
Monica.
It's been a
Where
minute since I've
Seinfeld
watched
is more
it, but
nonsense.
Yeah.
We love nonsense.
So,
All right.
Ty, what's your thoughts?
I made some great points, Ty.
James really made some great
Listen,
points.
You can't
I mean,
sell
I-
it.
All they said was nonsense and comedy.
And it was a
I
lot
don't think
funnier
it's enough.
than having a serious sit down.
And it had
while
more
you're
viewers
watching
by
TV.
3 million with one less season.
Yeah.
Joey and Chandler was a good point. Those are two of my favorite characters in anything, but Seinfeld's timeless. Seinfeld's timeless.
characters. Two favorite characters in anything. You just said those words.
Doesn't
Come on,
matter.
give it to me.
Nope, he already said it.
He
It's
said
done.
it.
No
I didn't
begging.
hear
Nope.
it. I didn't
This
hear
is
No
ridiculous.
begging.
I can't
Timeless.
win.
It's timeless.
For the
I
win.
can't
I
win.
can't end on a
Timeless.
lose.
We're closing
Loss.
it out. Seinfeld it is. Put your thought in the comments.
Griff Vari comment. You'd be proud.
Until next time.
Lydia really wants to do like a farm thing, and I don't know. I don't know.
I told Patty
She wants,
if
like,
I got
land, nobody around.
if I got like on a land of like a big land, like 150 acres, I just want a huge horse. I just want to ride a horse around all day. Take some business calls on my horse, galloping through the fields.
You've been watching Yellowstone, haven't you?
No,
No, you've never seen it.
Oh,
never seen
interesting.
Yellowstone.
Okay.
He said that before.
Great TV series.
I remember you saying
Support
that to
your
me.
ranch.
Me and my horse.
I just wouldn't want it all to fall on me to take care of like animals and stuff. I know Lydia will do a lot of it, but like there's just some work that I know my wife and I know can you help me with this? I'm like, God damn it. It's just, I feel like there's a lot to do on a farm.
And like those mini
Yeah,
goats.
there's a lot.
I think the last thing I want to do, mini horse? Did you say mini horse?
I would love a mini horse. I didn't say that. I
Like
said
Rob-
mini goats, but
Oh.
yeah, mini goats is cool. But mini horse is awesome too. I'll get a big
Rob
horse and a
Dyrdek.
mini
Just
horse.
remember me of Robin Big.
Yeah.
Yeah, mini horse, the bulldog.
Oh my goodness. Throwback.
Yeah.
That show was awesome.
Yeah. What's his name pass away?
Yeah, big.
So, yeah,
Big?
Yeah.
Big's
What
passed
was
away.
his real name?
I don't know.
Big.
Big.
Christopher Boykin.
Yes, it was.
Christopher
Ty.
Boykin.
Ty.
For those
Tie with the assist.
It was. That's exactly. What it was.
Ty, did you like that show? Because that was quick.
A little bit.
Okay.
All right.
No, I loved it.
Ty, you need to speak up a little bit more, all right, man?
Yeah, that's definitely his name, and that show was awesome. And I was actually watching something. What was that other? There was another big skateboarder at that time.
No.
Hawk.
No, I'm not Tony Hawk. No, it was
Bam
like
Margera?
I was going to say Bam.
Yeah.
He was like all out on TV.
no, it was like
Eric
Ryan
Costin?
Sheckler, maybe.
Oh, okay.
It might have been Sheckler. I don't know. I just saw something recently where he was talking about how he was with Rob during that while they were shooting like Robin Big. And Sheckler's life at that time was very similar to Rob's because he was going around skateboarding, going to tournaments, doing all this stuff. And he was like, "You should have a show." And then I think maybe Rob Sheckler had a show.
I remember.
Yeah, Ryan Sheckler
Ryan
did.
Sheckler.
He did for a little bit. But I know he got caught up in like just a crazy lifestyle. I mean, he was young too when he was like famous.
Like Rob did really good at keeping that, like just going to the next thing. Like Rob went from that show, then he went to Fantasy Factory.
Fantasy Factory was sick.
I want to.
That's when
that's convincing.
his
I think I
assistant,
wanna buy Factory.
Bam
Warehouse.
or something. He came up with Young and Reckless. That was like his YR. No, you
Yeah.
guys never wrecked that.
Something-
Repped that? I repped it.
Never seen it.
I have DC shoes too. I had white DC shoes with the mini horse and the bulldog on it. It was sick.
No, that's funny though.
But and then he went to ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Now he just-
now he just kills.
He basically
ridiculousness.
runs MTV.
basically just on everything that they have. They
Jinx,
throw
you
it
owe
out
me
and
a
go,
coffee.
"Oh, coffee." Yeah, he
Pitch
just crushes that.
Dude, honestly, keeping on shows. You know what I've been watching lately? Kids
Shore?
90
No, what?
shows. Kids 90 shows.
Angry Beavers.
Kids nice.
That's-
Rocket Power.
Yeah.
Woogity woogity woo.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I don't know if there's a woo, but
Woogity woogity
Woogity,
woo.
woogity, woogity.
yeah.
Oh, close enough.
Twister,
What are
Squid,
what were the kids? What was the
Reggie.
kid called with the what do they call people with the socks and the flip flops?
Shoobies.
Shoobies.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
socks and flip flops on right now.
All right, let's.
Raymundo.
All right, what about
That was good.
some?
Ayal brada. It's awesome.
It's nostalgic for sure.
Yeah.
What
We've been-
other shows you guys?
We've been
like?
doing that. We did Fresh Prince again.
Okay.
Did you watch the new? Fresh
Yeah,
Prince?
I actually liked it. It's more drama and like
really? I didn't even know
realistic.
they
I'm
had
boycotting it. I don't want to watch it because I just love the Will Smith version.
It's not the same
Who
show.
are the people?
It is not the same show.
It's produced by Will Smith. Though. I don't know who the people
really?
are.
There,
really?
some
Yeah.
kid I
Some
think
peacock,
like
I think.
created like a spoof thing, like, hey, this could be a show, and then I think Will Smith like picked it up and he was like, yo, this is
I
gonna be
honestly-
dope, and then like I think they worked on the details, the legality of it and everything, and like
Yeah.
they got it done. It's on Peacock.
Oh, I didn't
It's
even know
dope.
that was a thing.
Yeah, it's like its second season already. So like it's just a little different. Like Carlton plays lacrosse, which is weird, right? Like Carlton didn't really do sports, if I remember correctly, in
No.
Fresh Prince.
Wait, so it's not a spin-off. They're just literally like.
It's like the same people, the same general concepts, but it's not the same story.
And they live in Bel Air and everything?
Yes, it's still Bel Air. They still the same names.
Philly to Bel Air, I assume.
Yeah, Philly to Bel Air, just for different reasons. More realistic reasons, like in real life, like he got caught with a gun and like all this
Oh,
stuff.
wow.
Hopefully no spoilers. I don't know how that works.
You said it's in season 2.
Spoiler alert,
It's been a
spoiler
while.
alert.
It's been a while. It's
Yeah,
fine.
that was season 1 because obviously they had to get there.
Right.
Aunt Viv is like an art person.
Weird. I didn't know that was a thing.
Jeffrey isn't really a butler. He's kind of like an assistant.
I don't like that. Jeffrey the butler
He lives in the
is
house
iconic,
though.
man.
He lives in the house though. He's I want to say, I don't know. I think he's still British and stuff. The Hillary is an influencer.
That makes so much sense.
It's like the
That
modern
is, yeah.
version.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
a
so, like,
modern version for sure.
took,
yeah.
they took the old version, made it modern. I like it. It's realistic. It's a good show.
I mean, I think The Office is like something that
And it's called Bel Air,
Dude,
not
The
Fresh Prince.
Office
Like
is-
I can just turn like it's always on.
Office.
You
Like,
could not make that show now.
No,
No.
that show is awesome.
It
bro.
is.
They just come up with
so best
funny as
series,
shit.
best season of The Office.
Oof,
I
I
got
don't know. I did.
season 4.
I watched all of them.
What can you elaborate? I don't remember the season.
Season
numbers.
4 has Dinner Party. It has when Jim and Pam start dating.
Okay.
Yeah, those earlier episodes are better.
Fun Run is in there. Season 4, it's the shortest with
Is that
Michael.
the nipple chafing one with?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
It's the shortest length of season with Michael Scott in it, when Steve Carell, but it is my favorite.
The amount of memes that came out of that are so
man.
usable on the cell phone. I mean, it's happening. It's happening.
Like still to
the
today, it's-
spilling the chili, hilarious, hysterical. Dwight is the best.
Yeah.
Dwight's the man.
I saw this thing that it's really funny. Like I think Dwight was on a, like I don't know, what's his name? Rainn Wilson.
yeah, Rainn Wilson.
Yeah.
So Rainn Wilson was on a flight, and it was like a commercial flight, like just regular flying, and the guy next to him was just sitting there watching The Office, and then it was literally Dwight, and he's like, at the end of like the flight, he's like, "Oh, that's pretty interesting what you're watching there." And the kid was like, looks at him, he's like, yeah. Or he's like, what are you watching there? He's like telling him about The Office. But Rainn Wilson had a big
got a
beard.
beard.
So you really couldn't
you
tell.
don't
And he had a
know, yeah.
mask on at the time.
Oh, I saw. That's okay.
But then he like drew 2 to 2, and he's like, what? But yeah, that would be crazy.
That's
Just be like, what the heck?
Yeah.
I saw that. That was actually very, very funny.
Yeah, very funny. I like King of Queens, too.
Mm.
With
I'll watch it. I'm a fan.
yeah.
The father-in-law is hysterical.
Yeah.
I can't call out an exact
I
behavior, but he's a riot.
What are your?
I think is that Ben Stiller's dad?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's another actor's. It's either Ben Stiller or like Ray something from like Raymond.
Speaking
Yeah.
of Ben Stiller, we were talking about this is movies, but we were talking about him today. You got to watch Little Fockers. It's like the third
Yeah,
installment
I've
of
seen
Meet
it.
the Parents, and it was a look into the future.
I love him in Along Came Polly.
Oh,
With Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah.
Jennifer
Yeah,
Aniston.
another good one.
and Ben. That was a good show.
Was that the
Movie,
basketball
movie.
scene?
Yes.
Oh, that is great. What was the line? I'm drawing a blank.
It's disgusting, whatever it is.
Was it
but-
Rain Man or?
Yeah.
He says something like he just says something and just throws against
Yeah.
the
Backboard. Hysterical. Hysterical.
What are
Yeah,
your
that-
top 3 or 3 favorite shows?
Jeez.
I mean, in no particular order.
Deep.
Current or not current?
All time.
Well, I liked your
time.
where we were at with the.
yeah, sorry about that segue.
Nostalgia.
You brought out Rocket Power.
I loved Rocket Power.
So I'm a big Hey Arnold fan. Hey Arnold that's probably my favorite show as a kid growing up.
So I joke around with Patty. Like we have this running joke. It's from Hey Arnold. That's why I bring it up. But you know how what's her name? Helga.
Helga, yeah.
You know how in the intro she's like Arnold. Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
Arnold. Well, like when Patty's like upstairs or something, she'll be like, Ken. So I joke around and we just like joke around like that she's doing that. It's hilarious.
The little things.
That's funny. It's the top 3.
Yeah, give or take.
Are we just sticking with the '90s show, or you just want all
Let's
time
stick
my
with the
favorite?
90s, like our
90s.
our child shows, or not like early 2000s, like whatever.
Okay, well, I mean, Rocket Power's in there for me. Facts.
Yeah,
It has to be. I
you got like Rugrats, Doug.
I was gonna say Rugrats is good.
Cat dog.
Cat Dog,
Cat Dog,
Angry Beavers. You got
Beavers.
I liked Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Really?
Even though it was kind of scary and
Interesting.
weird.
Cartoon Network, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Dude, they played some
Dexter's
weird shit.
Laboratory.
Oh,
Dexter's
Dexter,
Dexter was
pretty
good.
Yeah.
What were the Fairly Odd
Fairly
Parents?
Odd
Yeah.
Parents.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh,
That was a good one, too.
nice.
You know
Jimmy
what
Neutron,
movie
baby.
or show
Yeah.
we started watching? Lydia just put stuff on like his background noise sometimes, but it was Boy Meets World and then Girl Meets World.
Dude, Boy Meets World is iconic show.
I will not raise my kids without them watching that show.
Like the original Boy Meets World?
Boy Meets
or-
World. Yeah.
How is
Dude.
Girl Meets World? All right, good. I
It's
was
good.
expecting
It's
that.
good though.
Uh.
It brings back nostalgia.
Yeah.
They're different characters, but at the same time they're the same. So it's, I don't know,
Topanga
it's
and
interesting.
Corey are in it, correct?
The,
Like they're
almost
real,
the entire
Yeah,
cast
I've
is
heard that.
shown. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm
Back
not going
to
to say
Boy
it,
Meets
it's,
World.
but it's tough to beat the original.
Mr. Feeney is the
Yeah.
OG, and Alan.
the life lessons.
But even Alan Matthews as the dad, he's another
Yeah.
one.
Tim the
Yeah.
Toolman.
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Home Improvement?
Home Improvement.
The guy with the fence.
Yeah.
I remember
Like,
that.
only saw, he was like the most famous guy that you
Yeah.
didn't even really
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Did they ever show him?
Yeah, I think at the end they did, didn't they?
I watched Full House. I was a fan of Full House.
I watched
With John
Fuller
Stamos.
House.
No,
Tougher.
No.
Again, tried to make the remake. I didn't hate it, but it
We're
was.
running
it
out of
wasn't as
ideas.
good.
That's like Friends.
Like everything is a remake. They just do
True.
not have creative people. Chat
Well, you're
GPT's just writing
starting
all
to
of
see
it.
that with music too. Like a lot
Yeah.
of these '80s songs are coming
On
back.
Blue, Dabba Dee, the 1990 songs being
David
remade
Guetta.
so many
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another one that just came out recently that has basically the same tune again from the 80s. The 80s are just making a comeback right now.
Yeah,
Well, it all what did they? I mean, they say it goes in, it comes and goes in
it does.
Yeah.
cycles, but also with clothing too. You see that a lot as well. Like apple bottom jeans, isn't that like
Boots
the,
with the fur.
yeah? That's like a thing.
The whole
now.
club was looking at her.
Yep.
You need to hit the floor.
Me by, thank you, someone else.
You know,
Get low.
give it to the win.
Rob the jewelry store, tell her make me
Top
a grill.
three. Where are you guys with your top three? Because I've been.
I mean,
rattling
we've
some
hit
off,
on a lot
but-
of them.
I was more into like not the like.
Were you a Nick at Night
animated.
kid?
Yes.
No.
Nick at Night.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air in the summers. I would watch that.
Is it like
on
George
repeat.
Lopez?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo,
Especially-
you ever
The
wake
Nanny?
up in the middle of the night
Not
and
the
George
Nanny.
Lopez's
Oh,
freaking
dude.
intros?
He's
playing?
like bouncing on the.
It's 2 a.m. You see his face.
What was his buddy's name?
Ernie?
Ernie. Oh,
Yeah.
he was a riot. A riot.
I feel
Angie.
like George Lopez like that whole thing was like basically going back to like Rob show with like the what does he have now where it's just like all on MTV.
Oh, MTV used to be the shit.
MTV used to be a lot.
Music
Pimp
videos
My
just
Ride.
on-
Pimp My Ride was awesome.
Pimp My Ride.
Ride was-
That was
Uh-huh.
cool.
You got a pimp.
Or no, you
my-
know what? You know what I wish came back.
What?
Dang, what was the name of it? Punked. That
Dude.
was hilarious.
Yo, some of those episodes, like, you
Crazy.
really feel for them. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I know Ashton Kutcher in that just like crushed it, and like no one ever really like, got mad. I'm like, oh Ashton, like, dude, what?
Oh, Ash.
I didn't realize that what's his name? Joe Rogan was on was at Fear Factor.
Fear Factor,
How he
man.
started, man.
Did not
Yeah.
know that.
What?
Did not. I just didn't register.
I knew someone that almost was on Fear Factor, but
Well,
they couldn't. They
couldn't do
got they couldn't go because
Absolutely couldn't do it.
they didn't pass like the eating stuff part. They couldn't get past that.
Yeah,
Dude.
I just feel like sometimes I just don't realize someone was in a role, and then like I know who they are now. So like I was telling Ryan the other day, Too Fast, Too Furious, right? Everyone's going crazy over Yellowstone and Gaga over Rip, but he was the villain in Too Fast, Too Furious. He was the guy that had the mansion with the Ferrari, and hey, I want my gutter back. That guy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Pockets ain't empty.
Pockets because yeah. Well, I figure you had like 100 of those or whatever.
He was in another thing recently too.
Was it a movie?
Wasn't it? Was he the bad guy in Narcos?
I've never seen
Oh.
Narcos.
No, I think that's the guy from The Mandalorian.
Oh, boys. Friday Night Lights. It's not 2000s, but Friday Night Lights we cannot ignore.
Friday Night Lights was-
I like the show. I'm more the.
I'm
I
more
like
a
the
movie
movie.
guy.
The movie, of
The
course.
movie. If you
I'm a
want to
movie
see
guy.
a grown man cry, put that thing on. It'll get me every time.
Yeah.
That last 10 minutes, like even like when
That
the
hurts,
coach at
man.
the end is taking the
Yeah.
name tags off the board, I'm like, damn, dude. It's like I know these seniors. They're leaving us.
It hits.
It hits.
All
I
right,
mean,
man.
shows. What about just relevant shows or like most recent?
They're
Like,
all
You guys are
repeats.
gonna make fun of me for this one,
What
but
is-
I love the whole Vampire Diary series.
Really?
I
Loved
can't
it.
get into that, man.
Lydia put it on.
Interesting.
And I loved it. Loved it. Klaus is a fucking badass. I want to name my kid Klaus. Lydia won't let me.
Klaus.
Klaus. He's one of the original vampires.
I just can't get into that.
Yeah,
It's
it's a tough
vampire
one.
and zombie stuff. I'm just not a.
Lydia's a huge zombie fan.
Yeah, I
Huge.
feel like they go
I
hand in
mean,
hand.
Walking Dead was really good.
Yeah, but
That's zombies.
like, how much longer can they make the freaking
I've,
show?
I've never
dude?
seen
Like,
it. I just know people
Well,
love
they
it.
just made.
Did they finally end it?
The end left. What is it? End of it? The video game show that just came out. That's a zombie based.
Oh, you're
Last of Us.
Last
The
of
Last
Us.
of
What do we got,
Ty.
Ty?
Ty
fire them.
again, baby. You play The Last of Us?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Ty,
yeah.
what are your TV
I played it
shows?
with my dad.
Did you
first
watch
season.
the show yet?
Oh yeah. It was great.
It's amazing. Amazing.
We appreciate that.
Ty, what do you like? What's some good shows?
Last of Us is good. Anything on HBO, pretty much.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff.
We
on
haven't
it.
talked about it.
Entourage.
You like The Sopranos, Entourage?
Sopranos is good.
The Wire?
You mean
The
Max?
Wire.
I don't know what this HBO thing is. They changed
Oh
their
my
name to Max.
gosh.
Sorry.
Veep.
All right.
Oh, Veep was a popular one.
Ooh.
Veep.
Yeah, it was a popular
Arrested Development.
Yeah? Was that on? Yeah.
I think that was.
Or is that
did it start
Showtime?
Oh, it might have been Showtime. I can't remember.
Don't.
That
quote.
was like airing on TV. That wasn't.
You're right.
one. That goes back to like all those other things, like Glee. That was a popular one, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
that wasn't. That was on. I don't know, ABC or something. That wasn't on HBO.
Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso's great.
I love
It's
Ted
wholesome. It's feel good.
I don't think you two have watched it yet. You
Haven't
guys
seen
need
it.
to
No,
I have not seen
I have
it.
not.
need to get on that real quick.
The ending's very. It just so much.
Your
holds.
heartstrings.
Just great, man.
It's such a
Oh,
well
Blue
made.
Mountain State.
Oh boy.
What a show.
Blue Mountain State's great.
That
It is.
made my freshman year.
Yes.
For sure. I was thinking about buying the DVDs on that.
What about Shameless?
Lydia watched it.
Never
Okay, so
seen
Johnny,
it.
funny fact about that. I just told Lydia, I was like, Lydia, do you remember like when we lived with Johnny? He literally told us like, oh, you guys would love Shameless, and like especially you, Lydia, I'm pretty sure you really liked it. She just watched all 11 seasons in like a week and a half.
Holy.
Talk about binging.
Damn.
She's
Yeah,
a
that's
huge binge
dedication.
watcher. She loves the couch. That is her happy place.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was over it. I didn't want to watch it.
You guys ever?
It's dirty.
You guys watch?
It's very dirty.
Really? I don't know.
Well, it's just like
It's not my cup of tea.
it's in Chicago. It's a good show though. It's funny.
You
It's
guys watch
relevant.
Harry Potter's?
All of them.
Yeah.
Every single one of them?
Mm-hmm.
You read the books?
Fuck no.
I only read a few.
Things are too.
read
Those
it?
things are like.
I only read,
too
I'm not a big
big,
reader
dog.
just in general.
Mm-hmm.
I always try to become a reader and then I always fail. But I read like the first ones, like Sorcerer's Stone and those kind of ones, and then I just fell off.
I can't get into like that type of fiction, but like Harry Potter, I would watch them. I watched the first couple.
I think I've seen like the first.
How many are there?
There's like 6,
Seven.
7, 8. One of the
They did
movies
one in
is
a two-part.
two parts.
It's the
Parts.
8th book,
Yeah,
8th
which
or 7th.
Deathly Hollows.
so in the movie theater when it came out, was it actually one?
No.
No.
it was 2.
Yeah.
How long do you
They
have
kind
to
of
wait
did
for
what
that?
Marvel did.
A year, 2 years for that?
Is she still in? She like still canceled?
What are
Who?
we talking about?
The
Hermione?
J.K.
J.K. Rowling?
Yeah.
Oh, never heard about it.
What'd she get canceled for?
I don't know. Just she said something. I don't remember, but I know like
Ty? Maybe not.
Well, I can tell you, we got 2 big Marvel fans in here. I mean, I can't get enough of it.
Okay, listen. Marvel is pissing me off. It's enough.
A
all
lot
right?
of content.
Endgame was epic, and then there's too many TV series to follow. The new movies are eh. It's taken a turn like Fast and Furious. They should have ended it after 7 with Paul Walker. We got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They're in space. It's
Yeah.
no.
Jason Momoa crushed it.
I'm not a
Intent.
fan of like all the
Marvel.
Marvel. I mean, like,
was
Marvel
good,
is
but
cool,
it's just-
but it's just like so much shit going on. I'm
it's
like,
too
what
much
the
now.
fuck's going
Yeah.
on?
You
Well,
you have to like follow it.
I don't.
You have to be
that's all.
invested.
Now, if I watch that stuff, I'm like, I don't even know what's
they
going
all
on.
used to go to the movies in Orlando as a crew. They wouldn't even invite me because they know
We
how
still do.
disinterested I was.
we still do. We go to Alex Marsh.
They
We
replaced
just
you.
went and saw Guardians.
We did. I just don't watch the TV series.
There's a TV series.
There's
Disney Plus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Disney Plus, Disney Plus, yeah.
Yeah, you got to really stay on top of it. I'm also
a
a
lot.
big Star Wars fan.
Oh, jeez, no.
Star
Love
Wars.
Star Wars.
The
I
revamp
never
of
really-
Star
They're getting
Wars
too crazy though. They're
needs to
coming
go.
out with the
No.
TV
All the
shows and
TV
this-
shows are dope. The TV shows
Which
are dope.
one are you watching? The man.
I liked Andor. Andor was great.
Okay.
What was the most recent one that came out? I mean,
Baby Yoda's
Mandalorian just
Baby
came
Yoda.
out, and that was great. And they're really starting to build on the Mandalorian like lore. But I loved the Clone Wars, the animated
Yeah, I was
series.
gonna say it's animation, right?
It's long, a lot of episodes, but man, that has some great stuff in there.
Can we agree they ruined Luke Skywalker with the new 3? How
They
it's been
just so they just did the
out hiding.
Obi-Wan series, and what's his face came back from the prequels.
Yeah, I saw the commercials.
I forgot his name, but he did a really good job, and I think they did some great stuff to make his character really just like pop as Darth
That's
Vader
another
in the
one that
earlier
you
had
can't
6.
follow it now.
Like,
I
they
mean,
had 6.
There's
They
so
should've-
many.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be tough for kids like that come into this world trying to catch up on these like crazy, elaborate, integrated
Yeah.
universes. Like,
so
oh
deep.
my god, you're talking about weeks and weeks and weeks of film to watch. It's insane, absolutely insane. But they'll just never know. I mean, the '90s were the best.
Yeah.
That's why we live in the Matrix, bro. Because it's just all on repeat. Those
What are you,
kids.
Andrew Tate?
Oh Jesus.
Hey, Matrix is a great movie though.
The Matrix is a great. Oh, okay.
It's another one. I only got like a.
That wasn't where I was going, but I swerved it that way. It's fine.
It's the whole influencer thing nowadays.
Oh man.
Yeah, The Matrix. I think he's an underrated actor.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, I think he's underappreciated. He seems like just like a great dude.
Yeah.
Have you seen that video of him like on the train in the subway?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
Just
like
chilling.
eating a sandwich or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
chilling.
I think he's just like super normal.
Yeah,
He
he's
wants
just
to
a
just
vibe.
like chill at a lower level,
Yeah.
but he's so famous. So
Dude,
it's like
how about
hard.
Tom Cruise doing that scene with the bike and then he skydives? Have you guys seen that for being a 60, 61, 62? He fucking rides a bike off a cliff. He did it 7 times.
No. I haven't
No.
seen
No.
You got to go look it up. It's pretty.
I mean, Top Gun was insane.
Top Gun was sweet.
Top Gun. That was a great.
Top
movie.
Gun Maverick was better.
it. Top Gun's a good movie.
Okay.
What?
Top Gun was sweet. Top Gun Maverick was better.
Oh well, that's what I was talking about.
Well, there's 2.
I know. I'm talking about the most recent one. You were talking about how old he was. So.
I haven't seen the most recent one.
You
I've
would
seen
like
that.
it.
You
very
would
good.
like it.
Very
a lot.
good.
Yeah.
It's
Very
actually
good.
very good.
All right, so
Yeah.
you guys, I'm gonna go watch it.
All right, cool.
Let's do it.
All right,
Just-
guys.
Ty, could you put it
We'll
on?
know
We'll
when
just
you've
start
watched it when you come back with a Miles Teller mustache.
None of us did that. We
I
held
was
out.
so close to pulling the trigger on it. So close.
Well, that mustache now would almost be like Ted Lasso's mustache.
Man, you
Dude, the
guys are into
stashes are
Ted
back.
Lasso.
The 80s stashes are back. In
It's a good
full
movie. It's a good
force.
show, dude. It's think about Ted Lasso, and we could probably spend hours talking about this. It's just a show that in the world we're living in, we needed. Like it just makes you feel like you could be a better person, and it almost teaches you and guides you.
Yeah.
But it's never too serious. And you're
People
not-
think it's a soccer show. It's not a
it's
soccer
not.
show.
Yeah, it's like
Not a
that's
soccer show.
just like the framework.
Yeah. It's a comedy that just layers in emotion so well, but that the character arcs, you become so close and attached to them. People don't want it to end, and it seems like it's ending. So
I think there's going to be a spin-off because when he writes at the end, it's not about. Don't want to spoil
Me.
it. It's not about me. It never was, and the book is called Ted Lasso. So maybe, and this is the rumor mill,
Probably.
they
need to make
could
some
be
money.
making a spin-off just under a different title.
well, also Keeley came out with the Richmond women's soccer team. Maybe they do something with that.
Could do that. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, you never know.
Great show.
Just got to make sense. And I know Jason Sudeikis made some comments about it. Like it just made sense to do the arc the way they did it in the 3-season series. So I know you guys have no idea what would happen.
Amazing writer.
That's fine.
The producer.
It's just very well done.
Kenny and I are going to
Director.
have a date now. We'll go watch some Ted Lasso, binge watch it, get some popcorn.
It's
It'll
been a
be good, man.
long date.
On a more serious note, what about Breaking Bad?
I
Loved
never
it.
watched Breaking Bad either.
Loved
I love the Popcorners commercial that they have now. That's
Yeah,
this
that is
Breaking
funny.
Bad spinoff.
Tight.
Yeah. No, I never got into that.
I
though.
find myself just watching clips of Breaking Bad on YouTube. Well,
It's
That YouTube algorithm is scary.
It's so crazy. You can go down, especially nowadays. You just go down a
Down
rabbit
a
hole,
rabbit hole, yeah.
especially with
Easy.
shorts, the clips. Just like, dude.
Shorts. are
maybe
fun.
one day we'll find ourselves on there. No, I don't know.
One day.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
All right, guys, let's go watch some films.
Okay.
All right. Until then.
The
Bender continues.